Hi, Lee Phillips again, and I want to talk to you for 2 seconds about conservatorships versus guardianships, or conservators versus guardians, or however you want to say it. They are an individual. They can be the same individual, or they can be two separate individuals. But they're basically dealing with a person who is incompetent legally in the definition of the court, or as a child, somebody who can't act for themselves legally. So the court generally declares that this person is incompetent. They can't manage their own physical needs. They can't manage their own monetary needs. And so they will appoint a guardian conservator, and like I say, often it's the same person, but it doesn't need to be. My first introduction to conservators and guardians was when I was brand new as a lawyer. That was a long time ago. And we had an individual, the dad had died, and the insurance agent had made the kids the beneficiaries of the life insurance policy. Well, they're underage, and the insurance policy says, time out, we ain't paying any money out until we get a conservator named for these kids. And I'm going, okay, conservator, yeah. Guardian, no, you need a guardian, no. Basically, the difference is the guardian is the guy who takes care of the physical needs of the individual, sees to their medical care, sees to their housing and their body. Conservator is a guy who takes care of the money. And that might be a different person than the guardian. You can separate those two functions, or you can put them together. But guardian is basically has control over the guy's body, and the conservator has control over the guy's estate or his or her money. And like I say, the conservator guardian is usually named by the court. It's usually the probate division of the court that names the guardian conservator. And you might notice that all of the courts in your county, your state, all of these places, they have this big division of the court called the probate court. And then they have another division that they call the civil or the criminal or whatever it is, division of the court. But it's astounding to me that we have a whole court system set up for this probate stuff. So we get the guardian named, they take care of the body of the guy, the physical needs. We get the conservator named, they take care of the financial, the estate, the physical assets of the individual. And that's generally the definition between guardian, conservator. Now, we're going to throw in another one, and this is another YouTube for you, okay? I'm going to talk about the difference between guardians, conservators, and agents in a power of attorney. And we have this concept called the durable power of attorney, and I have YouTubes on that. But it allows someone to stand in and take over and take charge, and we don't have to go to court. We don't have to deal with this probate court crap. So, guardian, conservator, court appointed usually. Although your parents are considered guardians for their kids, when they need a guardian, that's going to be the child's parents. Or I took my grandkids on a cruise a couple of years ago, and they were minors, underage, and I had to go get a paper that said that I was their guardian during this period that we were on the cruise. So when we had to present that to the cruise people before we could take the kids on the cruise and all this and that and the other stuff. So a guardian can be a short-term appointment, but minor children legally can't handle their own physical or their physical affairs or their financial affairs. So they have mom and dad basically as guardian conservator, and sometimes we can appoint grandpa as the guardian of the kids during a period. And that means I have control over these kids, their body, their medical care, everything else while I'm on the cruise. So this is Lee Phillips talking about guardians versus conservators.